proves that motion controls can be great, and that fighting games should be all about the fighting. And rewards, of course. This is ARMS. It kind of sounds like a gimmick. Punch with your hand and you punch in the game. And what's the business with these crazy long arms? And all those colorful fighters? This is a game just for kids, right? Well, no. This is not a party fighter. ARMS is a proper serious fighting game. The colorful characters and Nintendo's history of friendly games make people think this is some kind of laid-back Sunday morning game, but it really isn't. The matches in ARMS drains both your physical and your mental strength, especially for someone who has concentration difficulties like me. After an hour of ARMS, it's definitely time for me to take a break, because my arms need some rest from all the swinging and my head needs some respite from the fast flow of decisions. I never liked the Wii and just played a few hours on the console I bought before it went back in its box and into the wardrobe. I thought it was because I didn't like motion controls, but ARMS has proven that assumption wrong. It wasn't the motion controls in themselves that was the problem with the Wii, just that the motion controls on the Wii wasn't good enough. The motion controls in this game are plain great. After 20 hours of fighting, the motion controls have never failed me once. I have never moved my hand in one way only to have the game respond in an unintended manner. Compare that to most regular fighting games where even the simplest special attack can be hassle for a beginner to pull off. Not to mention the combos in those games. Yes, it did feel quite strange for the first few minutes, tilting your hands to move around in the game and swinging your hands to punch, but then it just felt natural to play a fighting game in this way. I mean, just moving around in this game feels great. Every jump and every dash resonates in your stomach, and somehow that first excitement never seems to wane. ARMS is of course a third-person game, but the feeling is really close to a first-person game, the way you're fighting with your arms and look into the arena. The battle begins even before the bell is rung when you choose your two arms for the upcoming round. Choose the arms that outplays your opponent's choices and a lot is won. The game is not about long combos or doing complicated special attacks, it's about being on the move, being in the right place at the right time, not overdoing things, but to strike at the right moment when you see that window of opportunity. Next to the amazing feeling in the controls and the lovely battle system, the best thing about this game is its great cast of characters. We already knew that Nintendo is one of the best in the business when it comes to amazing character design, but ARMS confirms their character creation superiority once and for all. In this game alone, they have created more interesting characters than most gaming companies create during their entire existence. The big star is of course Min, who quickly became one of my favorite characters ever. I'm so glad she made it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You deserve it, girl. The announcer is also really cool. Nintendo's always been the champions of nonsense voices, but his is a new high even for them. His lines of dialogue before each match add so much to the atmosphere of the game. Being a Nintendo game, ARMS is of course very welcoming to newcomers. There's a deep training mode with lots of different exercises, there are character profile videos on all fighters in the game, and a bunch of videos about the most important aspects of the game's mechanics. I wish every fighting game would work like this. There's a lot of helpful little details in the menus. For example, you see which characters you have completed the arcade mode with or not, and on what difficulty level. Again, every fighting game should be as helpful as this. There is of course no ubiquitous achievement system on the Switch, but ARMS has the best internal achievement system I've ever encountered. I never cared much for these internal achievement systems before. If no one can see your achievements, what's the point of it? But collecting badges in ARMS is a wonderful experience. Every time I felt like I'd done something really well in the game, I got a badge. I mean, every single time I thought I should get a badge for this, I actually got a badge for it too. When you're awarded with a badge, you also get a number of points. These points can be used to unlock artwork, which you don't, or spend them on a shooting gallery-ish minigame where you unlock new arms for all the fighters, which you do. This Get Arms mode is great fun and a smart addition to the game. You always want to unlock new arms with new and game-changing abilities, of course, so you're always on the hunt for more badges so you can go to that shooting gallery again. There are also other minigames like variants of volleyball and basket to freshen things up in the engaging arcade mode. But even with these minigames, ARMS is a bit bare bones when it comes to game modes. It's really just the arcade mode, online matches and the Get ARMS game to keep you occupied. There is no kind of story mode or extensive challenge mode. This isn't that much of a problem though. The character profiles, the fighting guides and the extensive training mode all lead you to the realization that fighting games are all about, well, fighting. ARMS is all about getting better and having great fun as you fight. Sure, a massive story mode wouldn't hurt in a sequel, but what's most important is that the game is as inviting as this game is. ARMS makes you feel welcome, and you sure want to grab a bowl of ramen, throw some punches, and stay in the ring for a long time. Or, well, until your arms grow tired. The good. Great motion controls makes just moving around fun. Amazing cast of characters. Lots of help for a beginner. Collecting badges are addictive. Get ARMS minigame is fun. 4 players split screen support. The bad. Too exhausting for longer sessions. When all is said and done, I give ARMS 9 out of 10. This game was a big surprise for me. I started the game expecting something kinda shallow, kind of gimmicky, but this is a full-fledged fighting game that manages to do something new and original with a fighting genre. Just moving around in the ring feels great, the cast of characters are wonderful, and you just have to grab some more badges. Just don't play it on a hot summer's day, because the sweat will soon be dripping from your forehead and you'll be burning hot. This game warms both your heart and your body, so it suits better on a cold winter's day when you want to feel all warm and cozy inside. Thank you for watching, I will see you in our next review.